Hi guys, and welcome to our first practical video. This video will be all about information gathering, or footprint and recon in other words. I just want to make everything simple in our video series, and I call everything with the most simple and the most effective term, easy to remember term. So we just call it information gathering, and we are start actually with the practical video. The first video will be all about explain and demonstrate the fundamentals and how you should actually think as a hacker when you are actually approaching the target passively. Now, first, as I said in the theoretical video, we're gonna start with the passive approach. We're gonna gather passive information, and after we gather all information needed, then we're going to go for the active one. So let's make clear a few things. I'm using Kali Linux as my machine on my VMware workstation. So it really does not matter what Linux distro you use, or do you use as a main machine or as a virtual machine. It really does not matter. All you need to have is just an internet connection, no matter how it's set up, and that's it. So with that video, I'm gonna actually explain how to think as a hacker, and we're gonna install and first view the tool that I mostly use for storing data and creating database. So keep in mind that database can be not only MySQL or relation databases. It can be just a file when structuring all the information inside. So this is called database as well, because we are structuring data inside it. So the main program I use for gathering information and storing that information is called Keepnote, and it has amazing opportunity of creating and storing information. It can import pictures, it can import reports, you can write your own files there, and it's really easy to use and really easy to understand. So let's make it install first. So open a terminal. You can install it from the terminal, or you can install it from its official download page. It really does not matter. So apt get install Keepnote. And I want to mention that, as you can see, I'm not using sudo because I'm now logged as a root user. But if you are not a root user, you most likely get an error here and you need to use sudo. So yeah, that's the case. Enter. And as you can see, my one is already updated to a newest version. So let's now just open it like Keepnote. And let's see what the interface is looking like. As you can see, there are file, edit, search, and many more options. And in file, we can actually create new notebook, new page, new child page, new folder, new files. We can import everything there. You can export notebook, backup, and restore. We can do all that cool stuff. So this is the program, and you just need some practice with it in order to get used to it. And it also has a Python prompt, which is just amazing too. So before we actually begin to actually gather information, we need a target. So in our case, the target will be the website infocyber.com, the company Infocyber, so we can actually start gathering information about it. And the main idea of that video is to actually show you how to think as a hacker. So let's just navigate our target. Open a Firefox or any browser, it really does not matter. I use Firefox. Take a little time. Oh, my proxy is configured bad. Okay, so now we are actually connecting to our target, and as you can see, we forwarded the web page, and now we are browsing the target as a normal user, a regular user, and there's absolutely no suspicious inside, no suspicious activity. And so this is like the main page of our target. So the most people and the clients are not seeing the way we should see that. So for example, what we can see from here is that there is an email and a contact phone, and these two things can be used for potential social engineering attacks. The main goal of browsing the website is to actually navigate and browse all the available options, all the available pages, in order to gain as much information as you can just from the client side. You're just browsing the website as a client, and you're gathering as much information as you can. But for now, let's just start a new keep node file, new notebook, and let's say enforce cyber. Okay, so the notebook is created, and as you can see, we have even a trash here inside our notebook, and now we can start add pages and folders. So for example, we can add the new child page, and we can call, for example, main info, and right here we can actually start typing something, so it's really easy to actually get back on track and see what I have typed here. Keep note is just really easy and cool interface. So for example, now let's structure our information. This is our database platform, so target enforce cyber website enforcecyber.com, and now on the website we have contacts, just copy that, and then we have contact phone. The cool thing about gathering information and actually storing the information is that you can easily keep back in track if you get lost. And I can give you one quick tip, an useful tip, that when you actually find something, no matter what, when you actually find something, just make sure you store it immediately in the database, because if you forget or say you're gonna store it later, there's a big chance you're gonna forget about it, and there's a big chance you'll get stuck into more and more and more information, and that's how you lose information. So when you see something, just store that in our keep node file. Okay, so let's continue. Just browse here. Let's see what does that option has. It takes us to another page. Okay. Okay. Let's say about us. So it's loading. Here's a video. Okay. And now we have actually the team members of the company itself. So there are all the team members here. This is useful information again. So we can go like point that team members. Okay, so portfolio. Let's see what we have here. So we have some partners, I see. Okay, so we can just structure that as well. Partners. Okay, now block. The point here is that to browse from all the application, all the website, to see what does it has, what information does it provide, and to gather as much information as possible. So we have products here. Do we have something special here? I think no. Okay. Services. Okay, no, and contact us. Nope. Okay. Let's see that client's feedback here. And now we can see that there is an Upwork profile, so copy that. Upwork profile. Okay. So this is, guys, how you actually start to gather information. You have to actually install software that can allow you to store information, and it's easy to read afterwards. It's really important. And after you install that software, you can start using passive methods, including browsing the target's website, in order to gain as much information as you can. For example, now you can use your imagination in order to dig deeper and deeper and deeper into websites, search for the profile, search for all the information available there, search for everything possible you can find just by browsing all the links, all the social links. You can try and search for all that stuff. So this is how you structure information. Keep in mind that whenever you learn something, whenever you see something, store it immediately in your database, because otherwise you're gonna get stuck, you're gonna get lost, and then you're gonna lose information. So in the next video, we're gonna start talking about and showing tools, how they work, what they find, and afterwards we're gonna gain more and more information. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned.